How can I be talking to others about positive mindset if I'm effed up myself? So I've been struggling with this ever since I went out on a limb and started talking about the inner success positivity. Now I know that's made a huge impact in my life, but I also felt really afraid. And this thought kept coming up in my head, and I said, well, look, I'm getting angry. Oh my gosh, I can't speak about positivity anymore. And of course, that would happen a few times in the day. And yeah, I would get upset. I would get frustrated. All of those emotions would come through me. And yeah, I felt like a fraud a little bit. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not qualified to speak. Now, of course, what I was doing was exactly what I tell my students not to do, or I steer them away from that. Don't be so hard on yourself, right? I mean, don't be like bringing yourself down. And we're all in that journey. It's about the journey and all that stuff. But there's one thing that really helped me crystallize it, right? So, and I think it's going to help you too. And again, you may not be on the path of becoming like coaching others about mindset, but you could be on a journey to learn Power BI or something else. And that thought, if that comes up, was like, oh gosh, I'm not perfect all the time. How can I be talking about this? I need to be an expert. I need to know everything. Just stop yourself and think about this, all right? So this came to me when I was at the gym. Now, imagine you were working with a personal trainer, all right? And, the personal trainer was really good. So the person really helped you with the exercises, and yeah, you could see that they're kind of, reasonably conditioned themselves, and they gave you the right exercise, they tailored it for you, gave you the coaching, and you were seeing results, right? But then you walk up to them one day and say, you are fired because I saw you eating a donut the other day. How could you? Well, now of course, none of us would ever do that, right? We wouldn't do that to others, then why do we do that to ourselves? You gotta love yourself first, right? Yeah, it all starts there. Treat yourself the same way you treat somebody else. So it's okay to fall off the train a little bit, and the only key is you get back on it again, right? And then I thought of another example, and this is what I was also struggling with. Like, how can I be talking about positivity when I'm not sure if I can stay positive when something really bad happens? Like, imagine the worst incident in your life or something like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, should we be positive then? I mean, that's what I'm telling others. But then again, let's bring it back to the gym, the personal trainer, right? So you hired that person, or maybe you're interviewing them, and everything is good, and you're like, yep, they know what they're talking about. They can help me. That's not bottom line, isn't it? Right? But then you say, you know what? I don't think you can bench 200 pounds. Can you? No, you can't. You're fired, right? And again, we wouldn't do that, right? But then why am I doing it to myself? That, maybe, maybe I can help people here, but what about people over here? I'm not there yet. And again, you can adapt this to Power BI. You can say, oh gosh, I know this much, but what if they throw that problem at me? It doesn't matter, right? It's you saying to yourself, I can't bench 200 pounds, so I'm not gonna coach anybody. And of course, the loss isn't yours, my friend. Who cares about you, right? Stop caring about yourself so much. And I'm saying that to me, really, right? It's about others. It's about others whom you would have helped, and now they wouldn't get that help. It's about them. So this talk is pretty much for me, but maybe helped you to get out of your own damn way, all right? Don't let those things get in the way of getting out there and spreading what you have, what's inside of you. Share, and you shall have more. Until next time, power on, my friends.